this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 12th through the 18th. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. So Leo, I am still using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. I'm also still using the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, Leo, so at the bottom of the deck, wow, we have the Ten of Cups. You actually have a few tens here, Leo. So some Leos are definitely maybe completing a cycle, completing a period of their life. With the tens represent cycles that are completing. So I definitely see some of you completing a cycle. The Ten of Cups is emotional abundance. It does also represent, you know, family matters, marriage, relationships. So for some of you, certainly, you know, family matters could be very significant this week. For some other Leos, a relationship could be very significant. We have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but then the overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely see some of you dealing with family matters. The Ten of Pentacles can also represent, you know, property, assets, inheritances, things like that. So for some of you could be dealing with some stuff like that. There could be some Leos that maybe you're trying to move house, or maybe you're waiting on, you know, maybe some documents to get signed. You could be waiting on something. And for some of you, this might be ongoing. It certainly could be something that's been ongoing for some of you, because we also have the Ten of Swords in the spread. So the Ten of Swords is representing a difficult period, a difficult cycle that is completing. The worst is now behind you. For some of you, I feel like maybe this is a family matter. For some of you, it could be a legal matter, something that's been ongoing, and this is now it finally completing. You're nearing the end of this. And with the Ten of Swords and then the Moon underneath it, I think that some of you, this has been an emotional period for you, with maybe a lot of uncertainty with the Moon here, a lot of unknowns, and maybe just simply a difficult time. It definitely wasn't easy. Definitely see some of you dealing with some confusion around these matters. With the Four of Swords, you have the Four of Swords and then also Strength. For some Leos, you certainly could be going on vacation this week. You could be even taking some time off of work. I see some of you definitely recharging your batteries. I see some Leos definitely resting here with the Four of Swords and the Strength card. So for some of you, you're resting, you're taking a break. You certainly could be going away. You could be going on vacation. But I certainly see some of you recharging your batteries. And again, you've been dealing with a stressful situation. For some of you, it's been very emotional. And so now this week, I do see you maybe going off, spending some time alone, recharging your batteries. And maybe because you're doing that, for some of you, you know, with the Hierophant here underneath Strength, I mean, this could be you keeping the faith. For some of you, you know, you're going off, you're spending some time alone, and you could be coming through a little bit more optimistic when it comes to this matter. With the Seven of Cups here, this can be that dreamy sort of energy. So there certainly could be some Leos that maybe you're daydreaming a lot. You could be fantasizing about certain things. But also, you know, this can represent, you know, sometimes a person who's not seeing things clearly. Or even someone who needs to make a decision or make some decisions, but they do have a lot of options. So there could be some Leos that you're going off, you're spending some time alone because maybe you do need to narrow it down, or maybe you do need to make some decisions. For some of you, this could be in regards to a marriage, a relationship. Maybe for those partner Leos, maybe your partner wants to get married with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant. But maybe there could be some confused Leos that maybe you don't know what you want. So this could be a reason why some of you are going off and spending some time alone. Maybe you need to figure things out. There even could be some Leos that, you know, maybe you and your partner are moving in together. Even if you're not getting married, you could be moving house, you could be moving in with your partner. For those single Leos, you know, you might have a lot of suitors, definitely. You could have been a Leo that honestly was dating a lot, and maybe for some of you are choosing to maybe take a break. Maybe you just want to be alone, especially the first half of the week. You just might want to go off and spend some time alone. There could be a Taurus individual that's very significant. The Hierophant represents the sign of Taurus. So maybe there's a Leo-Taurus connection, but then also there could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. We do have the Moon with the King of Cups here. So there also could be a water sign person that's very significant. With the Ten of Swords here, maybe some of you, this is your ex, or this could be someone that deceived you in some way. With the Ten of Swords, this can be betrayal, and then the Moon can be deception. So for some Leos, maybe you just got out of a relationship. Maybe it was with a water sign person, or maybe someone who has water in their chart. For some of you, this might have been even like a secret affair. Maybe this person was married, but you know, this is that coming to an end. This is that completing. And then we have the Queen of Rods here on top of the King of Cups, which is definitely your energy. So I do see many of you very much in your element, even if maybe in the beginning of the week you were a little bit more emotional. By the end of the week, I feel like, you know, you're very much in your element. You're recharged. For some of you, this break or this, you know, this time to recoup has definitely served you well, but I do see something completing here. So for some of you, it could have been a secret relationship, or it could have been, you know, a relationship where maybe this person has betrayed you in some way. And if it's not a romantic relationship, I mean, this can always be on the family front. This always can be a friend or even a business partner as well. But I definitely see some of you completing a cycle within your life. Something is ending here. Listen to your intuition this week, Leo. Your intuition's definitely going to be speaking to you, especially for those Leos that, you know, you're going off, you're spending some time alone. You definitely could be very in touch with your intuition this week, maybe receiving a lot of messages from Spirit. But let me pull you an additional guidance card. Yes, for some of you, it might be a little bit more of an emotional week. I do see some of you, yes, spending some time alone, but then, you know, I do see some other Leos going off and maybe spending more time with their family, maybe over the weekend, spending more time with family and friends. And overall, I don't see it being a bad week whatsoever. Some of you are definitely going through some changes here. Wow, look at that. That's interesting. And I believe Aries just had this, so there could even be a Leo-Aries connection. But this is the true love card, and it says the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So that's very interesting. So there is true love here. So maybe you are a Leo that just got out of a relationship. You could have met someone else, because some of you have a lot of options on the table. Or maybe there are some Leos that you could have even been dealing with a person who was in a situation. But, you know, there is true love here. For those of you that are already in a relationship, some of you maybe are moving towards getting married. Absolutely. Or maybe just moving in with your partner, and maybe, you know, you've been trying to figure things out. For some of you, maybe things have been up in the air, but I definitely see true love here for some of you. Very nice. Okay, Leo, so I do hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and I do wish you a wonderful week. Take care.